So he looks over to me and he goes, "So what are you doing? Are you like in entertainment?" And I just looked at him because I knew what he meant, okay? As much as people try to live in la la land, which I don't, and they try to say, well, maybe he didn't mean anything by it. It's a stereotype. It's around 9:05 and I'm in Eastern Europe. I want to make this video because lately I've been extremely angry, and I wanted to know why. Because I've been traveling the world for some time now, and I've been traveling in countries where the majority of the population is vanilla or white, as you might want to say. And it's been a problem, but I keep traveling because it's something that's in my heart to do, and so I do it. And some people in the chocolate community, the black people, I hate seeing white and black, so that's why I'm saying vanilla and chocolate, have felt like when I post pictures and try to educate people and tell people about what's going on in this part of the world, they think I'm bragging. I come over here to Eastern Europe and they're calling nigger and black. Yesterday I'm sitting at the table in a hostel, and this old guy, and I'm saying old because maybe this has some relevance to the statement that he made. He says to me, now he has seen me in the hostel for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. So you see me, he wanted to change some of his money here. I helped him with that, and I told him he thought he had been scammed by the currency exchange, and I told him he hadn't been. They have to charge a commission. So that's a little bit of a backstory. Sorry for the noise, I'm sitting on the balcony. So he looks over to me and he goes, "So what are you doing? Are you like in entertainment?" And I just looked at him because I knew what he meant, okay? As much as people try to live in la la land, which I don't, and they try to say, well, maybe he didn't mean anything by it. It's a stereotype. I'm not a singer, okay? I'm not a dancer. I'm not a basketball player. And, excuse me. It just got me so angry because I walk down the street, as you can clearly see, I'm bald, and I have no problem walking down the street as a bald woman. I've done it for years now in all countries that I've been to, and I don't have a problem. Other people have a problem with it, of course, but I don't. And it just got me thinking, I'll never not be angry. Everywhere I go, in every country I've been angry. Back home in the States, I was angry. Here, I'm angry. I don't want to say the name of the country. I'm pretty sure you can figure out, because it's not just specific to this country. It's in most places I go. And then people say to me, well, why don't you just go back home? Because at least back home you wouldn't suffer from these stereotypes. I don't want to use the word racism. I just don't. I'm going to use the word stereotypes. But back home it's no different, because it's, oh, you light skin, so you have it better off in life. In actuality, I don't. Because not only do I get hate from the vanilla community because I have a melanin to my skin, but I also get hate from my own people because I don't have enough melanin in my skin. So there's that. And then I started saying, but it's not just me. There's a stereotype about black women that we're always angry and bitches. And that's another thing that has been said to me here, that I'm very cold. All right. Let me address that. I don't need a man in my life, okay? And when I see a man looking at me, most of the time I'm disgusted by it, okay? That's another story for another day. But that doesn't make me a bitch. And the thing about it is that that's another stereotype. That black women are extremely promiscuous and angry. And I'm just quite sick of it. I see everything that's going on in the black community, and it's suffocating. I can't breathe because nowhere I go, I can escape it. There's nothing I can do to be free of it, as much as I might want to be free. I don't know. Like, I'm just so sick and tired of the anger. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of people assuming. And then when I said to the guy, I said, well, I'm a teacher. And he goes, well, and I go, because I was so angry. So I walked out, I came back in the room, and then I said to him, I said, so why are you here in Eastern European country? I'm not going to name it. I said, are you here to buy a wife? Because he said to me, the reason why he asked me if I was in entertainment is because that's what most people do. Most people don't come to Eastern Europe to be entertainers. They come here to be maybe sex workers. If that's the type of adult entertainment you're referring to, sir. And so I got extremely offended, and everyone knows that. That's the old stereotype. So I said to him, are you here to buy a wife? Because that too is an old stereotype. And then he goes, no, people don't do that anymore. That's old. No one does that. And I said, well, people don't just come here then to be entertainers. Then that too is an old idea. And I said, women are intelligent. I said, I was a teacher for 3 years, still do teaching from here and there. And I travel and I mind my business. And you know what he said? He said, well, when I went to Japan, I also was a teacher. I guess even for me, I can become a teacher, like it was a read. He was trying to give me a read, like he was trying to say, it's so simple to become a teacher. Then he just contradicted himself, because if it's so simple to become a teacher, then why didn't he just assume that? Why did he assume entertainer? It just didn't make any sense to me. It didn't make any sense to me. And then I got so angry, and there was a lady sitting across the table. She was of the lighter persuasion, let's say. And she goes, so then I just got very angry, because I was very angry. I have the right to be angry when I feel offended by something. That's the issue right there. So then she goes, ooh, you're very angry. And I just started laughing, because it's like whenever someone sees a black woman angry, it's like, see, yep, there they go. They're angry. And it's like, but isn't anger just another emotion? When people are happy, do you tell them, you better stop being happy? When people are sad after something sad happens, someone dies, they lost their pet, I don't know. Do you tell them, you know what, it's enough. You really should stop being so sad. You've been sad, you type of people are always sad. You need to stop being sad. Do you tell a depressed person, you should stop being depressed? It's an emotion. As we all know, emotions are one of the most difficult things in the world to control. And it's as if anger is not an emotion. It is as if, as a black person, as a black woman, as a black male, even black males get it, you don't have the right to be angry. If someone does something that's extremely offensive, you still don't have the right to be angry. The only way for you to be accepted in society is for you to kowtow, or to be like, oh, sir, I guess I should have responded this way. Oh, sir, No, I am not in the entertainment industry. I know that because, I am here and I am a woman of color, that I must open my legs in order to make money. But I, sir, am a teacher. I am not an adult entertainer. I am not a prostitute. I'm sorry to have disproven your theory about the black woman. Should I have responded that way? Would that have been better? I just so sick and tired of this angry black woman syndrome. And one more thing I wanted to say too is that I feel like I was laying in the bed this morning and I was thinking there's got to be an explanation as to why my chocolate caramel females are always so angry. It's got to be more to it than we so sick and tired of the stereotypes. I know I am. And I have a bald head, yes, and I love it, and I'm not going to change it. And I have a tattoo. I'm not changing that either. I have piercings. I'm not changing that either. That doesn't make me less intelligent, as the most esteemed Bill O'Reilly has said. It's not true. Anyway, and I started thinking about the hatred we have for each other in our own community. Colorism, if you want to call it. And yes, people have said we wear the weave and the wigs so that we want to be like the white people. And for a long time, I didn't believe that. I was just like, it's just a style, who cares? And then I was laying in the bed today and something just hit me. And I said, maybe that's it. Like, maybe we just want to hate them. We want to hate them. I want to hate them. I want to hate white people. I want to hate people who continuously and consistently say that the only thing I can possibly be doing has something to do with sex work, that I'm not capable of doing anything else. And so I look at these white women and these white men and I see they have the quote unquote power. And so maybe I want to emulate them and want to be like them, because I too want to be powerful. I too want people to stop assuming things about me that have no significance, no relevance, no correlation to the truth. So I put on the wig. I lighten my skin, because skin bleaching is an epidemic in the chocolate community. We can't lie about it. Why are we bleaching our skin? I personally am not. I get on the sun and don't care. But it's part of my people. I have to talk about it. I don't wear wigs, but it's part of my people. I have to talk about it. Why do we do it? Why don't we pick our own type of hair to emulate? Why do we wear straight? I happen to like the styles, but why? Why do we do that? Why do we start straightening our hair in the first place? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we want to hate them. Me personally, I can't hate them for all the shit they've done, for all the stuff that they continuously say. When I walk down the street today, in this city, in this country, they're going to say some shit to me today. And I'm going to hear it, because unfortunately, I do understand the language for the most part. So I'm going to understand the shit they say. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I don't know if I'm going to get angry again. I don't know if I'm going to say fuck it and they you ignorant, like I've said sometimes, or you stupid, you uneducated. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. All I know is that I'm tired of the anger consuming me. That's what I know. That's what I know. And I think I'm going to end the video there. But I'm going to be making some more videos. And I want to have an open dialogue. I want to know. I want to talk about it. Because I know so many intelligent black women. I know black women that are strippers and that want to twerk. I like to twerk. That's the thing. But it's like if I start twerking, then they go, yep, see, I told you. All they do is shake that booty. But it's like, shit, I want to dance. Why can't I? If I want to shake my ass, I can shake my ass. I can also read a book and understand it and translate different languages. Why can't I do everything? Why do I have to be just reduced to one thing? I can do many things. I'm going to end the video here because I need to drink my tea and collect my thoughts. But if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave a comment or send me a message or just talk amongst yourselves. I don't care. But I think we should start an open, educated dialogue with as little anger as possible and as little hate as possible. Because I was going to come on here and start yelling. I really was. Because that's how I was feeling last night. I could barely sleep. And I didn't know what to do. And this is what I decided to do. Bye.